Hello, welcome back. So today we're going to be looking at standing up safely from 50-50 to avoid that inversion underneath and getting to backside heel hooks and etc. etc. Now, as you know, or you might not know, I lost day 2 of the ADCC trials to a heel hook from 50-50. So I spent the last, I don't know how much time now, just analyzing, training this position over and over again. And I feel a lot more confident that I understand what is going on and what they need. Okay, so hopefully my loss becomes your learning experience, and that way you don't have to go out and get heel hooked at the next tournament. Okay, so from 50-50, okay, how do we stand up safely? Okay, so there's 2 major ways that we want to stand up with our leg position. Lay down for me. We either want our leg so far past the shoulder that it's relatively safe to not get heel hooked, okay? Or we want our leg so far in near the hip pocket that it's hard to get any heel exposure. The gray area is anywhere in this middle ground area. Now, what I've noticed from dissecting this position is, yes, I can stand up going too deep, but it requires a lot of, it requires me to have the ability to really control this inside knee from getting underneath. And really good guys, it's hard to do that, to keep this grip here. I've tried the whole tight waist thing, and that's what I tried in the match, and I still wasn't able to accomplish that. So if you watch my match, I believe I got here, and as I went to go separate legs, they were able to start getting underneath me here. Okay, so what I found out is when I retract my heel, okay, most people just look to stand up. What we should be focusing on from here is extending ourselves away while keeping our foot here. So let's scoot a little bit back just to this line. So what you'll notice is there's a line along the tatami right here where most of the time when people get up and extend, their foot also moves away. We want to keep our foot in the exact same spot, lock it tight, in the exact same spot that we are, and we want to extend ourselves away. So now, try to invert underneath. There's simply no purchase for her to get underneath. The only way she'd be able to now get underneath is if she unlocks her legs, which could create some heel exposure, or simply start to get you out of the position. But as long as she's in this 50-50 with my leg completely straight in that near that hip pocket, it's really hard to grip onto anything and go underneath me from here. Now, once I do this, okay, so once again, we're in 50-50. I'm always controlling this inside knee, pointing my toes away, and I'm able to get my foot to the hip pocket. I now extend myself away. And now when she tries to invert, it's very challenging to do so and really get any good pressure on me here. Now I'm able to start to stand up, keeping my leg completely flexed. The more flexed my leg is, the harder it's going to be for her to invert. And from here, I can start separating legs and things like that. Now, one more cool little detail that I recently picked up is after I do this, before I stand up, is putting my own hand in my own butt pocket so that I can go in between her legs and look to cup this knee here. Now it makes it really hard when I stand up for her to invert underneath, and it makes it really easy now for me to start creating hamstring exposure, ankle exposure, and start to pin, go into back takes, or simply run away. Okay, so again, I'm not saying these other methods are wrong, okay, they all work. They just have their strengths and their weaknesses, right? Like I can stand up with a really deep leg, but what I found is it makes the inversion underneath my legs into backside a little bit easier. Tight grip on my Achilles, okay? When I'm able to bring everything close to me, extend myself away and flex my quads, when she tries to invert now, go ahead, it's very difficult. See, she has to unlock her legs. And if she unlocks her legs, we're getting out, or we're trying that Gianni Grippo, hopefully not in the training room. Okay, lock your legs again. And before I get up, remember, hand to pocket, find her 2 ankles, and if possible, get inside the knee. And now we can look to get up. And from here, if we're just trying to get out, we'll post the hamstrings, high leg out, or we can start looking to take the back from here, like the Ruotolos do. So give that a shot next time you find yourself in 50-50.